Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. So, quick update for the series. This should be going live. This video is going live tomorrow, which is Saturday. I have plans for Monster Train for the YouTube that you're gonna probably enjoy. So, today, which is Friday, the last of the stream highlights went up 5:30 p.m. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, which is today when you're hearing this, I have the co-op video with Cranberry. Basically, my plan here when I don't have a highlight or a Cranberry co-op video is I'm going to be doing a 5:30 video for Monster Train of me doing one of the challenges, one of these expert challenges. I was talking about it on stream and I decided that I'd rather do these on YouTube so that if anyone wants to see them, they're immortalized and I don't I don't have to like dig them up or anything like that. So that's just a quick update for you, quick aside on how that's gonna go. For today's episode, I think our last episode was Stygian and I tried to do that silly infinite and it didn't quite work out. We're gonna play Umbra Melting because it was requested. If you want to see a clan combo, feel free. You're allowed to hey, can you play this combo? And I'll just play it. I'll play it like when I get to it in the rotation for the main clan. Feel free. And if I get a ton of requests, I'll work through them as I go. But let's do it without any further ado. Just that there's a quick update for you though. In theory, I'll see how it goes, right? But in theory, I should have a 5:30 video up of Monster Train every day for a little while at least. All right, let's get into it. Seraph the Chaste, we got Perils of Production, Molded, and Gem Trove. Perils of Production got buffed. This card is one of the ones updated in the beta. We are still playing on the beta patch as well. It now gives 3 energy. This start is okay. Sometimes I'll be able to play Gem Trove with Perils. Usually this card is a dead card, and usually these cards are not very good either. Molded is nice. We'll be able to bring back some prime morsels, things like that. Let's crack it open. Ooh. The Volatile Gauge starter. Yeah, I want to see how this goes. I want to see how the Volatile Gauge starter goes. Now, the thing is they nerf Shadow Siege so that you can't do it, right? Shadow Siege doesn't work anymore. I can't pick him from my first unit draft because I'll just lose the game, which is sad. We're going to take Trample Penumbra. I played with Gorge Penumbra. They did tweak his numbers. His higher level Gorges are now +7, +3, and +15, +5. Before it was +6, +2, and then +12, +4, I believe. Spikes 3 is a little scary for Trample Boy. Oh yeah, we have Volatile Gauge and we have Dregs. I have a lot of 0 cost cards. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this. Oh well. Too late now. We can build around it and hope it works out. Spikes 3, how do I feel about it? I think it's okay. Just because we have the gauge, we should be strong. Now, notice that the change, if you didn't see, changed to Volatile Gauge. Draw cost randomization is 0 to 4 instead of 0 to 3. So, Gem Trove is always going to cost 4. Just draw well. That's the strategy here. Just draw well. So we're going to want to burn out Perils of Production and Dregs as soon as possible. This is not a surprising fact, I'm sure. But it is going to be step 1 of the plan. Step 2 of the plan is probably just, I don't know, survive. Get a good setup here. Because the reason that Gauge is strong is because it gives you the ability to never have to take draw, right? We're drawing 8 per turn, which is really good. We're going to look for some things to help it along. And we're also going to hope I don't get smacked away by these 5/1s. This isn't a great class on how to play Umbra Melting, considering this so far the strategy is just find Volatile Gauge, but what can I do? They offer me Volatile Gauge, I pick Volatile Gauge. I got Drag Reform here. He's going to do good work. It's the popper for 8. And I want to make sure that I'm catching both of these. So you're going to take 3, you're going to be at 5. So I want to put a dreg in front of you to tank this hit. And then I want to put a dreg behind you as well. This way... Yeah. Too bad I can't play that Lifesteal Morsel up there. Oh well. But by playing it like this, I will catch the... I'll catch this entire wave and won't take any spikes damage. I should mention, by the way, this card back that I'm using, because you're probably going, hey, where's that gold card back? This is the card back you get for Mastery. If you haven't seen one of the other things they've added in, I'll just show this off real quick. You go in here, there's card Mastery frames for playing different ways. Complete all the expert challenges, 5 Hell Rush wins, and 3 daily challenges in a row. And then this was the one for winning Covenant 25. Picked that up not too long ago. I like this card back a lot more. I think it looks pretty sleek. Now, the cards that are not mastered have no difference in them. They're still silver, but you know. Someone said, hey, why is it that all of your cards look like they have this black background? I'm like, it's because I'm great at this game. The answer is because I'm incredible. I'm a god gamer. Oh god, oh Jesus, oh no. Oh, it's fine. I think I have to play Gem Trove here. I'd love to play Weight of Contrition, but I'm pretty sure I have to take that and play Gem Trove to even have a chance of not taking like 1,000,000 from chains. It's not 1,000,000, it's 8, but I'd prefer to not take that 8. So I want to play double Antumbras here. Antumbra Morsel got buffed, as well as this morsel has higher health and gives higher health now, and so does the attack morsel. Just another one to note. I'm trying to point these out, but I can't remember what I pointed out in YouTube and what I pointed out on Twitch. He's at 12. This should kill him, right? 5. Yeah, okay. So of course, curses with Volatile Gauge have gotten even worse, and sometimes you draw like that where your entire hand costs 4 and 2, but drawing +3 per turn is good. Hot take. Making of a morsel there. Take nothing there. We're not going to go towards reform, we're going to go towards removing as much as we can. I need a good unit draft here, please. I think the best thing to find here would be like, probably Paraffin Thug? Maybe Wickless Tycoon? However, the harvest synergy between Umbra and Melting is gone. You cannot consume morsels anymore, or consumed morsels do not trigger harvest, I mean. I did say Paraffin Thug, and here he is. Wickless Baron got buffed as well, he's now +3/+3 on harvest. I'm gonna take Paraffin Thug though. I said I wanted him, they show him to me, I'm gonna take him. I want money. I'm going to give him +25, and then we're gonna roll for multi-strike. Ah, shame. I'll throw nothing here. I'll just remove all the dregs. Get them out as fast as possible. Dregs, then perils, and then whatever else. I'm gonna drop my money on 2 removing here. That's fine. Paraffin Thug should do well enough. He's gonna get stuff to chunk block for him. He should be able to clean up after Gorge Penumbra, or Big Penumbra rather. Not Gorge Penumbra. I'm not gonna take Mark of Invasion here. Now the one thing to note about this gauge, I said this in the patch review video, if I just draw my Paraffin Thug at a 4 cost, we're gonna lose the game. And there's nothing you can do about that. But it's not worth sweating that much, because there's nothing you can do about that. Essentially our idea here, I love taking Paraffin Thug with Trample Penumbra, because if I give him multi-strike, look at how it plays out right now, right? If I didn't play this Train Steward down here, Penumbra hits this Forged Disciple for 40, leaving her at 5 health. This guy has multi-strike, he kills both of them. I gain 40 gold per round. That's really strong. However, because I did not get multi-strike, it does not play out that way. But it still comes pretty close. He's still going to generate us a lot of money, especially if the Collector spawns up there. Ah, too bad. Too bad. It's not like the end of the world if we don't get multi-strike on him, it's just something I would like to have. I can't catch this Collector no matter how you swing it, right? Wait. No. If I could play a drag in front, I could catch the Collector, because I could do 9 here and then trample through the whole floor. However, I cannot. Because the drag here would die. I could have maybe, if I reformed this morsel, it would have done it. Yeah, so there was a line to catch this Collector. I had to reform a morsel and put it in front of Penumbra. The morsel would do 5 to Forge Disciple. Penumbra tramples and clears the whole floor. How strange. Alright. My bad. I'm not going to play a Train Steward up here, I don't think, because a Train Steward in front steals Slay triggers. Alright. If I had looked at that a little harder, I could have caught that. I assumed that I couldn't, and I was wrong. I need to slow down just a touch on that turn, and then we get there. But that's alright. Probably gonna put it on... Oh, this is a really low damage output fight, isn't it? These guys are doing... the total amount of damage threatened to us on this combat was 6 before the boss. That's really low, in case you were wondering. That's a very low number of damage. Magma Morsel, you can see the two new morsels side by side, and Umbra Morsel 5 health on total, 4 health gain, and Magma Morsel 4 attack gives +4. A nice change. I would like to catch this Reconciler. Put a drag behind to do so. Get rid of a Sinner's Burden. How's the new Snecko feel? It feels about the same. I gotta tell you, something I didn't really consider in the video reviewing everything is that playing this card for 4 energy or playing it for 3 energy, either way you slice it, it feels fucking bad. So the change isn't that big of a deal as it turns out, because it doesn't really matter. If you're playing it at 3 or you're playing it at 4, it still feels really bad. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we're gonna take a bunch of Reconciler here. I think that Penumbra wins it, and if I could have done the math, right? I could have stopped and we could have done the math to figure out if there was a way for me to get an extra 20 gold by slaying this boss, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's fine, end turn. Cool. I could have actually if I didn't give him lifesteal, I think. Oh well. We made an extra 40 gold off of Paraffin Thug, I'm happy with that. Prismal Dust is good, X cards in the world of Volatile Gauge are nice to have just as a little bit of consistency. And Entombed Explosives is another one that got changed, he now does 50 damage on death, and they gave all tombs 1 health. Because having your tombs die seems to be an important part of their game plan. He's not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. However, I think it's fine. Paraffin Thug is his own tank. I'm gonna skip it. And we're gonna continue on. Will I dupe Paraffin Thug if they offer it to me? I don't know, I didn't look at the path very much. Alright. If I go to Merchant of Steel, I can't afford to buy him multi-strike usually. I mean, if I find a multi-strike and it costs 120, I'm gonna feel very sad. However, finding a Morsel Maker would be really nice here. Something like that, just a front line. So I'm gonna go left path anyway. Shadow Eater did get buffed. Gorge 10 health, deal 10 damage. This is a Snecko Gauge run. I mean... God, am I gonna pick him? I feel like I pick him and he's just a 50 health brick to slap in front of Paraffin Thug? That sounds awful. Sounds really bad. Like, really just terrible. Just fucking bad. Just awful. Like, just really bad. I can't really put it any other way than that sounds really bad. The only thing that's good about it is the 2 energy. Because of Gauge, but... I hate that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think like, Allied Construct is okay, but I think I'm just putting it on Paraffin Thug here. Should have checked the shop first. I don't like this. I really don't like either of these choices, but skipping this is probably death. Maybe I have to pick Shadow Eater as my backline killing plan? No, I can't. It's just gonna be bad. I don't want it. Alright, there was nothing in here to make me go, ah well. 30, 28, I think he needs multi-strike. I really feel like he's gonna need the multi-strike. It doesn't feel great. 30, 28. No, it doesn't feel great. I think he's gonna need multi-strike. Most Blessed Sword got buffed, Holy Shield got nerfed, and Petrified Skull was not changed. Petrified Skull we can't take because of Gauge. Blessed Sword is decent. We're gonna have a lot of times where we can play this at like 90 damage to all enemy units, which is a lot of damage. Holy Shield's also just a win condition though. Play this, pick up Kindle, play this with double stack, and this gives like 60 damage shield or something crazy like that. Yeah, I'll take that. That card's a win condition for boss combats in itself. We just hope to we hope to live long enough, basically. 60 damage shield on a 170 damage Penumbra is typically enough, I've found. This run feels very weak. I would not be surprised if this falls apart here. The saving grace is the Snecko gauge, but it's real tough right now. Maybe this guy always maybe your draw priority units always have to be drawn at their cost. He's costed 1 twice now. Probably just a coincidence. I have to guess it's just a coincidence anyway. Alright. I feel not good so far, but we have 2 unit drafts to turn this around. 2 unit drafts to make this run go from we're losing to we're winning. Let's hope that we answer that well. Because right now we can thin through this deck really quickly. Like we burn through it all very fast. However, at the end I'm just left holding this bag going, what the hell did I thin through this deck for? I went through this deck so I can play Shade Splitter a lot of times. Oh boy. I'm buffing the Thug up because I'm going to have him be my plan to kill the boss, I think. Pretty sure I want him to kill the boss for us. We'll just have Penumbra. Like, Penumbra's fine. We'll throw Penumbra a bone here and there. Energy morsel. I'm going to throw Penumbra a drag. Fine. So our answers to how are we winning this is probably going to be a big X coster. I should have put one of those morsels in front. I shouldn't have had him take 10. That was stupid. Hopefully we find a lifesteal morsel to correct that. Oh my god, Daedalus, these bombs! Daedalus, the bombs! You gotta take it easy, my guy. Please. Please take it easy, Daedalus. Lifesteal morsel, okay. Penumbra could use a lifesteal morsel as well to keep himself alive, but if I play that he's gonna die. He has to have something take these hits for him. Basically I have no choice but to reform a dragon, slap it in front of Penumbra. I guess, no, even with damage shield he would have died. Give a damage shield here as well. So I'm just gonna put it all on Paraffin Thug. And that's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure Paraffin Thug can handle it. I think he can take the pressure. He's making us money, at least. If we get through, like, so an important thing to note here is we'll just die, obviously, if we lose to Daedalus. If we can get past Daedalus, first of all, that was really profound. If we lose to Daedalus, we die. Yes. I am, in fact, a scholar of the arts. How did you know? Dying to Daedalus ends our run. Okay. If I play Morsel in front and then give him 3 Prismal Dust, he'll live? No, he'll take 3... So, it's Prismal Dust... Okay, if I double Perils, I think it's fine. I'm not gonna do the math, I'm pretty sure this works out, though. Thank God they buffed Perils, holy shit. Yeah. By doing this, instead of putting it on Penumbra, I get Penumbra... Yeah, because he's taking all of the damage, which means that Penumbra gets to survive at the health that Penumbra's currently at. Might not have been worth it. I don't know. It saves Penumbra like 4 damage. It's only really a problem. I guess it wasn't a problem. Daedalus couldn't put a bomb on this floor. Alright. So that play wasn't super worth it. It was alright though. No gem trove here makes me a little sad. Keep putting it up here on Paraffin Thug. We're basically just gonna kill Daedalus with raw stats here. Raw sex appeal, if you will. Alright. If I have to, I'll just Holy Shield this Paraffin Thug, right? If it's looking bad, we'll just slap a Holy Shield up there. Oh, it's looking a little bad. Okay. Paraffin Thug is... How much damage right now? He's gonna be at 36, so he's gonna get 3 rounds. He's doing 123 here. I could double mold it onto... Give him a Morsel Miner and like a big drag. I think the big drag should be reformed, but I think it should be played with Penumbra. To give Penumbra an extra round. Yeah. I think we're okay. Give Penumbra a little rage for what it's worth, which is about 5 damage. Tank this little bit of damage here. Okay. Let's reform you a lifesteal morsel to tank all of that for you. Making big chump blockers seems good. Now let's look for a better morsel than this. Okay. I'm rolling the dice. I'm gonna greed and try to not play Holy Shield. We might be dead. I am unsure. He gets 4 rounds. He's doing like 160, right? 215? Right on. I think that we have it then. Let's see what's in the Shade Splitter. It's a Rebel Morsel. This is not a surprise. 2 good... Okay. 1 damage shield and 2 good morsels lets me do... what? Let's work this one out. Is it right to damage shield Rebel Morsel? Nah, because he's only going to take 1 round anyway because he gets eaten. So damage shielding a morsel doesn't matter, and morsels don't matter after the second play. I think the easy way, I'm pretty sure the way we win this is very straightforward, is just put Rebel Morsel in front. It doesn't change anything because he's just consuming the lifesteal round, of course. However, pretty sure we just make this drag and put him in front. 325. Only I had 1 more space on this floor. Alright, we take 10. He lived at 6. Fuck you, Daedalus. Oh, we only take 9. Really, Daedalus' explosive doesn't trigger on the pyre. I didn't know that. I guess because combat ends as soon as he dies. That's fucking sad. Alright. How's Wretch here? Bad? Yeah, we can create good morsels. Maybe it's okay. What are our other choices? Remnant Pact? Nah. Liquid's Recruitment? Nah. I mean, Remnant Pact isn't terrible on Penumbra, but Penumbra should be okay without it. So we skip. I dare you to give me Shadow Siege. Cowards. Oh, Big Sludge got buffed, by the way. Harvest Rage 5. Oh my god, he's an animal. Unfortunately, eating morsels will not generate him rage. However, my man is big, and he's sludge. I did say I want Morsel Maker because he works as a pretty decent tank for Paraffin Thug, but like, I'm just gonna play Big Sludge. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Big Sludge and play him. Alright, what do we want on this one? This is a great question I do not know the answer to for sure. Oh, it's not draw. It's never draw. I feel you may think it's energy, and you may be right. However, there's a case to be made for space so that I can play Sludge, Paraffin Thug on a floor and then chump block them with Shade Splitters to get an extra harvest. Also space for Penumbra. Yeah, I'm gonna take space here. Space for Big Penumbra, space for those two. I think it's important. We'll take energy at the next one. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Oh, is this Curse Spell, by the way? I should have checked this. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. Curse Spell's gonna be a bit of a nightmare. Oh well. Removals are good to get rid of the dregs. However, the dregs aren't being that bad. Like, having dregs to reform seems really useful. Having 1 or 2, although reforming a morsel is about the same, to be fair. Is there anything I would like to duplicate? Not really. I'd like to make Paraffin Thug again better. Like, I'd like to make a second Paraffin Thug, but not at this level. I need him to have multi-strike. Find him, multi-strike, and duplicate him, and hope that it works out, probably is going to be our long term. Left path is looking kind of juicy here. There's nothing I want from the Remnant banner, but I like artifacts and money. I'm going to go right path, though. I want to grab some removals. We're going to get rid of Train Stewards now. The dregs, I think, are better than Train Stewards. Even paying 2 for a dreg feels better in a run where the space is kind of cramped. And we'll go. So I've had runs where this isn't one of them, but there's situations where this is the right pickup, actually, where you go in the double gorge here. What's the situation? Well, it's basically just we're putting everything on Penumbra then. Penumbra has to kill entire floors. Can Penumbra do that? What's the number that Penumbra has to get to? Penumbra has to get to about 120 to clear entire floors himself. And then for double heavy floors, he has to be able to get to like 210. Can Penumbra do that? What is that? That's... You have to gain 170 Gorge. Or 170 attack off a Gorge. Not in this run. Especially not with only 2 morsels per round. This is something I would take if I got Morsel Spike. However, I did not. So I shall not. And then I could dupe the shield. The shield dupe seems good. No like double stack on it or anything, but still. That's fine. Yeah, we can like find double stack for it or something. I mean, that's it. I'm only putting double stack on that. I'm not removing consume from it. Spell shield's fine. Umbra melting, we don't have any spells anyway. This is a free combat also. Like, this is a really free combat for us. Very glad about this one. Ah, so he is affected by Volatile Gauge. Glad I took space, because being able to play Penumbra this bottom floor is really nice. We'll put Thug on the top floor to catch collectors, and then we'll just throw him a morsel. It's fine. You know, 2 dregs costing 4 after I praise them is a good joke, haha. Did they buff Trample? This was 70 before, was it not? I guess not. Big Sludge costing 4 as well. This is a good joke, Volatile Gauge. Very funny. You're a fucking epic prankster, my man. Good thing Penumbra just solos this combat for us, more or less. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. These guys are gonna go up very strong. I need to get back around to my other boy here. My big sludge has to be played, so that we like. I need to draw big sludge on this turn and hope, and he has to not cost 4. He also has to not cost 4. I didn't draw him. Everything costs 4. The world is falling down around me. Help. Okay. I can play like Train Steward and get some damage in here, but I'm just gonna get my ass beat by this backlight harnesser. There's nothing I can do. Like, no, because Big Sludge doesn't come in time now. Ugh, gross. Gross, gross. What can you do? We're gonna take what? It's 22 if one of these goes up at full health? Ugh. Big Sludge, why did you cost 4? I guess I shouldn't have taken space after all. You got me. Alright. Damage morsel, I don't know. It comes close to making a difference. It doesn't quite, but it comes close. It almost matters. I would have needed 2 more. Big Sludge, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! I fucking hate this game. Ah! How could this happen? Oh, Volatile Gauge is unplayable. How could you do this to me? I can't believe this. Oh. Go in front. We'll kill him with a morsel miner. This game is bullshit. That's such shit, man. Come on. How you gonna do that to me? How you gonna do me like that, Big Sludge? After all we've been through, I took you on a run on Covenant 25 before they buffed you. And I said, hey, I don't think Big Sludge is that bad. This is how you repay me. You repay me by spitting on me. You spit on me there. I don't like that. I don't like that, Big Sludge. This is a great amount of disrespect you've shown me on this day. I will not soon forget it. Maybe I'll be able to play him before this boss at least. Oh my. It's okay, just one moment. I need to take a second here. I need to just give me a moment. I need to deep breaths. It's okay. It's okay. All right. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. This is an unbelievable amount of disrespect that I will not soon forget, Big Sludge. I will not soon forget this. I can't believe you. I took you into my home, Big Sludge. I fought for you. In the court of public opinion, I fought for you. I said, hey guys, I think we're being a little mean to Big Sludge. I think he's not so bad. I think you can make him work. This is how he repays me. He repays me by just costing 4. Yeah. Alright. Big Sludge, you're fucking dead to me. You're dead to me. It's not gonna get, it's not Big Sludge's fault, but also it's Big Sludge's fault. You're dead to me, Big Sludge. You're dead to me. Paraffin Thug will do it on his own. Get out of my sight. Don't enter this household again. I disown you as my child, Big Sludge. You're dead. The second gem trove doesn't seem that bad. Card's fine. I don't have a great place for putting the morsels, but that's okay. Remnant Host now costs 0. Summons 2 drafts. This is good with Big Sludge. Hope for peace. Yeah. We want to slam a few events. If we get the Monster Rail Spike event, that's really huge, because it works how you think it might. I'm looking for multi-strike here. I'm looking for multi-strike, and this is just a great path. Multi-strike, please. As Large Stone. I cannot put this on Big Sludge. I can't put this on anything. Our train is very pressed for space. Putting Burnout on the Remnant Host just to get it killed on first turn sounds good to me, though. Play it, get it killed. Move on with my day. Big Sludge is gonna be a tank, so I just need to give him health. It's insane that I haven't found multi-strike. It's not that insane. I've only seen 4 choices. I think that not seeing multi-strike on 2 shops is unlucky. Not seeing multi-strike on a 3rd shop is where you get to draw the line and go, alright, what the fuck, bitch. They're the train stewards. Although they did do something, because they get to eat a bunch of runoff morsels. I have a lot of morsel generation, I just have nowhere to play them. Crucible extension would actually be a really good add to this one. Space Prison would also help. Ah, excellent. Even though it's gonna cost me like 2 or 3, it's worth playing. These cards don't matter, I'm just taking this for money. I'm not taking Rage Serum, I'm not taking Crystalline Seas, not taking Urchin Spines. I would take Alloy of the Ancients from Hellhorn, but what are the odds? Very low. Having 490 gold and nothing to buy feels very bad, I must say. I guess I could give Big Sludge quick. That doesn't sound very good. Let's just purge. I'm gonna get rid of some Shade Splitters. We have good morsel generation. I'm gonna burn 2 of these. I have nothing better to spend my money on. Is there any combat that really bodies me here? I think we're okay against all of them. Ah, hey, you see, the harvest changes on morsels suck, but I don't have to come into this combat and go, oh well. Haha. Also, in retrospect now, I think I should have picked Gorge on the Penumbra because of all the morsel gen we have. It's okay, though. Can I take Spikes 4? Probably. I think we want to set up a little differently than I have been. We're going to want to put Penumbra on the top fork because there's a bunch of small health goons on this one. We want to put Big Sludge down on the bottom floor or the middle floor to clean up. Hey, there he is. There's our boy. Alright, Big Sludge. Welcome back to the family, my man. I'm glad to see you've come around. Glad to see you've decided to stop being a little bitch. That's +5 rage for this Antumbra morsel. I'll put him in the back. He won't get the 5 rage. You'll get to see it in action here. But I'll just take the health. So he's gonna gain 10 rage on this round. Wow. That's a lot. Yeah, he's just gonna threaten this guy. He's not gonna kill him, but he's gonna threaten him. He's not threatening him that much. Threatening him that much. Allow me to enunciate there. Paying 3 for Space Prism doesn't feel very good. And also, not being able to buff my Paraffin Thug doesn't feel great, right? I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to get multi-strike and play Paraffin Thug as if he's a Gorge unit, which feels very odd, but it does seem to be what we need to do here. I also need my cards to stop costing 1 million, ideally. I'm gonna throw the run. I'm gonna throw Holiest Shield onto someone here. Throw it up here. Oh, they died to spikes. I'm just feeding him. Ugh, throwing. Yeah, this run feels really bad. Like, I really don't feel like I got a good unit offer on me on this one. Maybe we saw the damage shield dog and that was good? I don't know. Go get a remnant host. He feeds 20, but he gives us a bunch of rage. They also will die first for Big Sludge's purposes. I can... Hang on, how does this go? So you do 6, kill it. The Gem Trove is good. We get an extra bit of damage out of this thing. I guess not. Weird. Okay. I thought we were going to get more damage out of it. Yeah, I'm generating so many morsels with nowhere to play them right now. Seems to be the issue. It's a common problem you can face. Like I'm reforming cards. I'm playing things, but I shouldn't, right? I should not be doing that. Shuffling morsels back in is not good. Okay. Oh, so Big Sludge always had to kill that guy. I see. I think I'm gonna die on this combat, actually. If I die here, we'll do another run. But this is a run where what went wrong is I just have nothing to do. Like, I've taken Volatile Gauge. Volatile Gauge is good because you get to see most of your cards every turn, but I have nothing to do with these cards. Like, I'm seeing all of these cards and I'm using them to play morsel generation that I can't afford. I think that the better way to go about this is to give each of these units its own floor. So if we survive, which I think is unlikely at this point, I see how you can make this work. However, I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. I don't think we have an out to this. But the way that this works is you just give each of these their own floor and you give them a bunch of morsels. Feels odd, I know, but it seems to be what the play is. 8 plus 15. I'm gonna die to this floor. I have to do something here. But all of my cards cost too much. Huh. Yeah, I think we're just gonna die. That's a shame. I guess I could try to not die to this floor by killing the boss with these guys. I think this is our only play. We have to all in here and hope that my math is right and I don't die to this. Yeah, we're alive at 1. I have to all in. Oh yeah, damage shield versus this boss, huh? Well. Huh. Damage shield versus the self-made harpy. The lifesteal morsel, I think, actually clutches it, right? I think that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eats the morsel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he can clutch this if I play this right. We gotta work it out now. Because there's no chance, right? We have to kill our options are kill self-made harpy on this turn or die. That's it. So, with the lifesteal morsel in position, we now have to talk out our play. So, let's first identify what we need to do. Currently, Big Sludge takes 5 on this first round, eats the morsel, and then dies before he gets to take his attack. So, how do we stop that? So he's taking 5, so he's going to go down to 8, and then he's going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we have to get him above, we have to gain him 25 health, or just give him enough damage shield to survive that. 4 damage shield takes him up to 8. He'll take 5 hits, he'll have 3 damage shield. I think that just playing Holy Shield wins it, right? The alternative is to drop Remnant Host, which might even be better, because it'll... So Remnant Host takes 3 hits, dies, summons 2 drafts. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play it like this. And then Holy Shield him for 1. And I'm pretty sure this saves... I'm pretty sure playing this unit is going to make this guy die. 536. Ah, fuck. Oh, because I don't think... Does he not get the lifesteal now? 5, 10... 15. Oh, fuck. I think the draft steals the lifesteal from him. Ah. I didn't think of that. Because it's 3 hits and then... No, he clears the drafts. Okay. Oh, so close. So close. Alright. It was a good try, at least. Because the drafts, they get split out and then killed. In your 10. It's just not quite enough, huh? Even at full health. Just doesn't quite work out. Yeah. Okay. This was an interesting run. It fucking sucked, also. But what I had to do was I had to split Big Sludge and Paraffin Thug, and I needed to be giving them both morsels and making them both super strong. Because the run it's really weird. It always feels bad. We'll do another one here. But it always feels real bad. Like, that run felt bad. That was a run where I didn't get a defined plan. I picked Volatile Gauge and then never found anything to make Volatile Gauge worth it. I think that you don't want to take Volatile Gauge as your starter anymore. It feels terrible. Pack Morsels, Wicklash, Crucible Extension. Alright. No, like, nah, nope. Not this time. I think that it really sucks as a starting pickup. I don't like it. Trample or Architect? I don't think we need Architect. Let's take Trample. Yeah, it's just, it feels really bad, right? Especially in Umbra Melting, but, you know, see the combat where I took 22 because I drew Big Sludge at 4 cost 3 rounds in a row. Just look at that combat again. I've said to be very careful about taking this armor draft, however, I just have to place my Penumbra top 4. Penumbra won't take too much damage from that. Well. I want to play him up here anyway. It just sucks. I don't think he solos the combat is the thing. He's gonna take 9, taking him down to 16. He goes 3 rounds against Discipled Inquisitor. 3 rounds against Discipled Inquisitor means he gets to do 120. I think it's still right. We'll just have to kill Discipled Inquisitor with Train Stewards and Drags on the other 4s. Also, it's like I'm not even considering if Discipled Inquisitor spawns with a attack damage man. If he does, I think we just die. That's alright. We'll see. I'm not sure. But like, it's not a big deal if they go to the Pyre because they only do 1s. Which is why I'm taking the armor. I want to give ourselves the chances to find a good Gorge unit, because this is a Gorge run for sure. Without a doubt in my mind, this is a Gorge run, because we have Crucible Extension Pack Morsels as our starters. Gorge would be a good pickup. We're going to take like 2 here, I believe. Oh, that's right. This is Clergy. He can't spawn with a goon behind him. I knew that. Clergy's actually... Nah, it's not that big of a deal for Trample Penumbra. And we have Crucible Extension. Alright, we're fine. We'll walk away from it, no problemo. And gets eaten. Right on. Okay. Yeah, taking 2, especially with Precious Plating, is passable here. Crucible Extension, we can throw you a damage shield more. Ooh, very nice. It doesn't matter too much, but we should min-max just because I'm not 100% certain that Penumbra wins this, but I'm like pretty sure. He's at 160. I think Penumbra wins this. Yeah. I wonder if this guy makes the difference. I want to watch this and see if he made the difference. Nah, his 9 didn't make a difference. He was close to making a difference though. Space Prism's fine. More space with Trample Penumbra, especially when we're going towards a Morsel plan. Although, having Morsel Miner in the deck is really good as well. I'll take Space Prism. I think it's a little better, even with Crucible Extension. Molten Encasement did get changed. It now applies Stealth 2 to friendly units instead of Stealth 1. I'm gonna grab that. Take another Paraffin Thug. Hope they give us multi-strike this time. You know, we fished 4 shops for it. You can kind of look at it as, this is an extension if I don't see it. This is my 3rd shop looking for multi-strike with Paraffin Thug. Hey, you see, look at that. It's just standard variants. Great shop there. Morsel Maker's probably a good pickup as well. Although, the Alloyed Construct he's hard to play, and I don't need him. Morsel Maker's fine, because he'll act as a pseudo-tank for Paraffin Thug for a little while. And then we can transition him into helping a Gorger. I like it. I've been coming around on Morsel Maker a lot lately. So the only reason to give health, the only reason to give health here is if I'm afraid of chains. Am I afraid of chains? No, I don't think I am. I think I'm fine against chains. Which fell? Curse fell? Yeah, I'm just gonna not fight any sweep on this run. It could also be Spikes Boy, but I'm also not that afraid of Spikes Boy. You're not Chains, you're High Priest. My mistake. I always misspeak and call you Chains. Big stretch there. Feels good to get a nice big stretch in. So, I'm still not afraid of High Priest because I'm pretty sure Penumbra just will take care of it for us. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're going to put Morsel Maker in front. Morsel Maker's gonna steal kills from my... Yeah. He's gonna steal kills from the Paraffin Thug, and I do actually want to get maximum kills here. I can put him behind. Hang on. So putting him in front doesn't help me for chains. It just helps Penumbra not get smacked around here. I guess we're gonna play Shade Splitter. Let's see what we get. Rubble Morsel. Huh. This is strange. This is a combat that I want to work out just to maximize my income. But also I have to keep in mind that I need to make sure I don't die to High Priest. On High Priest chains lately. If I put Morsel Maker in front, he's going to kill this overcharged apprentice. For sure. He does the 5, he pushes him to death. I guess I'll still get all the slays by doing this. And then we can have Penumbra go in, get 4 rounds against High Priest. Okay, that seems like it's the right way to go. Throw Rubble Morsel up here. Alright. He'll still get his 2 slays per round, I suppose. I'm worried about him, like, losing... Yeah, like, when this happens, right? I'm worried about this floor getting... Like, the floor just gets wiped, but that's okay. Even just 40 gold, I guess, is plenty. A shame I missed this collector. Oh well. And then I play Train Steward in front and just steal kills from him anyway. All of that planning to just steal kills from him anyway. What am I doing? It's fine. He'll do better in later combats as well. Dregs are worthless. I'm pretty sure... I mean, this was the whole plan, right? Playing around, setting up so that Penumbra 1v1's High Priest here. Let's see if he can do it. Not quite. Why is that? Is it because of you? Oh, 6 damage to all of you. Hits. Damage to all of you. Ah, yeah, it is because of you. Okay. So... That's interesting. What I need to do is... and I can't, right? There's no way for me to kill my Molten Encasement. If I could get one round... If I could get Molten Encasement to die for Paraffin Thug, we would be fine. But there is no way. I don't have Molded. I guess our best plan here is to super stack a Train Steward on the top floor. It's interesting. I recognize, by not giving this guy health, I recognize that I opened myself up to this. And you can look at this and go, well, obviously you should have given him health. And you're right, but, you know, it could have gone well. There's worlds where this also worked out, so I don't feel that bad about it. I guess I had to identify that that 5-1 was going to cause problems. That's alright. Molten Encasement does not do much for us here. Gives you 15 damage. I mean, it's something. Takes him below 100 at least. And the other thing is with Precious Plating, that's the other thing I want to point out, right? If I didn't have Precious Plating, I probably would not have taken that risk, but I basically just sacrificed the Precious Plating for that, to roll the dice. Obviously the dice roll went against me, but still. It is fine. Engulfed in Smoke did get hit. It is now a 2-cost card. Still good. Card's still good at 2 cost. I'm glad that Molten Encasement got buffed. We're gonna play towards stealth here, it looks like. Now, I left you open. I think it's fine to dupe the Paraffin Thug. That's a good play here. Lady of the Reformed Wickless Tycoon did get a buff as well. Harvest for 5. Or not Harvest for 5, sorry. He is a 10/25 now. So he's gonna get grabbed for Paraffin Thug, I believe. Ah, that's fine. And then we'll dupe the Paraffin Thug. We're gonna make a shitload of money on this run. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna make a disgusting amount of money here. Too bad I didn't come to this first. Minor Refaction on the Paraffin Thug would be sweet. However, as I look at it, right? You just go Major Refraction on one of these guys. And this guy just goes and sits on the floor himself, right? He cleans up. And then this one goes behind the Tycoon, and then Penumbra goes on another floor. Alright. Big boy. I'm okay with that. Probably if I had gone to this event first before duplicating, which I guess you should. There's no reason not to. And if I had done that first, I could have Minor Refraction, and then we could have had Bear and Thug on a floor, which would have been pretty sweet. But I don't know. Them doing 20s only is maybe not that great. 10, 15. I want to. You have to go on the short floor, I think. No, you don't have to go on the short floor. But against this Daedalus, I feel like it's probably best to just put you on the short floor. Especially, even though it's especially since it's the bottom floor, I guess. Morsel Maker for farming, or for tanking for Penumbra, and then yeah, decent. Wickless Tycoon. I need to space extend this floor. I guess I'll just stealth him here. I'm gonna put the Tycoon down. He's only gonna live at 5 HP if I do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that then. I think I shouldn't. I think I'll just wait. Not super important that I play him right now. This Thug on the bottom floor is going to farm. He's gonna do a lot of work. 5 goes here, and then 10, 10. This is, I think, so the biggest thing I'll say about Melting Umbra is it always is gonna feel this way, but you don't have good reactions, right? You're not able to take many spells that react to things happening on the run. I can't go like, oh, there's a bomb there. Well, gotta do something about that, right? It's like, oh, there's a bomb there. Too bad. Although I can do something about that. It's just, you only have 1 or 2 cards in the deck that you can use as reactions to hit enemies, which is important to note. 10, 15. There's no way to save you here. Well, wait. There is a way to save you here. We Entumber Assault, and then we put the Morsel in front of you. And that saves you and you kill 2. And then this guy can hopefully kill 2. I should draw something to put in front of him. And saving him is good because more money is good. This middle floor is beefing up for Daedalus. Right, I mean, I think Double Barrel is really rough as Umbra Melting because you can't kill bombs ever. Like, there's nothing you can do against bombs. I have to find an Antumbra Morsel to keep you alive, right? Because it's... If I put 2 dregs down, it's you kill 1, you kill 1. Okay, there's a lot of outs here actually. Putting the Entumber Morsel is probably better down here just to give this guy an extra round of giving me money. However, we then just go, I believe drag. Magma Morsel keeps you alive? Yeah, because you take 3, you take 1, and then the bomb, and then you take the other bomb hit. Okay. Now I just have to draw in a Tycoon, and I think we're 100% good for Daedalus. That's a big if, though. We have 30 cards. We have to get to it. Giving you even like 1 round against Daedalus is strong. Let's see what Pack Morsels has in store for us today. Yeah, if I give you Antumber Morsel, you get to take 2 rounds. And go like this. He gets to do 150 there. Sweet. And he's only taken 2 rounds, so I could make him do 1 a little more, right? Because he'll hit twice, he'll burn out 1, he'll hit twice, and then he'll die from burnout. However, Daedalus would have just killed him at the start of that round. Yeah. Do I think I'm gonna hit Tycoon? Yeah, I'll hit something. I'm not going to put the train steward up here. I don't think I need to. Also, I think that this middle floor handles Daedalus for us pretty well. Ah, not quite. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'll kill you. It's a loss of 8 damage. 2 morsel miners. Okay, we won. Alright, we won it. Absolutely. And we get the money off of it too, right? I didn't look exactly at his health. What's he at? 100. Okay, as long as we get... We won. We won. And we get the Wickless Tycoon for the little money here. We can even give ourselves a little more money by putting this in front. I'm pretty sure you... Yeah, excellent. We made so much money on this combat. We have 415 gold. We have almost 500 gold walking out of there. That's a lot of money. Sacrificial Resurrection is cool, however I do not need it. I think Blazing Bolts. This is a good card for helping you with the I have no way to react to the enemy's problem. And I think this is another space run. I like playing Morsel Maker with Penumbra, how I'm doing it. And I like being able to play Morsel. Yeah, this is a space run, for sure. Definitely space. Okay. So what are we looking for now? We're going to look for probably a large stone for... So let's go through the wish list here real quick. Large stone for this Paraffin Thug, some health for Wickless Tycoon, and some health for Morsel Maker. Basically is what we're looking for. We also want to like -1 holdover engulfed in smoke, and some removals on train stewards and dregs. That's our long term. So we're gonna look for the unit upgrade first because there's no steel down here especially. But mostly because we want to go to the vortex. And I guess I'll check the shop first. We should first go to the Dark Forge. We're gonna go all in on Penumbra being large. Penumbra has to go on a 6 space floor and that's okay. We got another multi-strike. Am I okay with that? 20 times 3 is 60. Large stone actually gives you more damage, right? Because large stone would take you to 70. Yeah, large stone's better than multi-strike. Too bad I can't put multi-strike 3 on here. Unfortunate. I kind of wish that event upgrades would go as like a little, like they would go into a special slot so this didn't feel so bad when it happened. Okay, so let's be real here. Let's be real for a second. I think +5, +10 is fine. Not for this guy, but for like Morsel Maker, because I want to give 2 25s here. I think it's fine to give Morsel Maker a +5, +10, because it's going to be troubling to find 4 +25s on this run. Yeah, I'm going to pass on this multi-strike. We're going to roll it. 1 +25 is a good start at least. This goes on the Tycoon. It's not dire. I do want to find large stone for this guy. If I don't find it in the next steel shop, which we can just look at our path for a little bit here, right? We're gonna go on this line here. Hopefully we find like -1 holdover or -1 double stack. Then we're probably not going this right path. We're probably going left path again for a steel merchant. Although, since I want to avoid the trinket merchant probably. However, I think that getting large stone ahead of Fell is important. Although it's not that important. I guess the question is, do I +10 him? I think the answer is not. It's interesting because there's only 2 combats in the game. This is what you have to ask yourself when you have a 3 health guy. When you look at the map like this, right? This is not a rage or a sweep combat. This is not a sweep combat. Can I survive the Pyro Wings combat as it sits? Yeah, I think so. I think that Penumbra at 170 plus the 50 times 2 is fine. Can I survive Sower of Sorrows then becomes the question. Yeah, probably. I think we're okay to just wait. Although then the question becomes, does that +15 become better than the +10? I think it's actually fine to +10 here. I think it is okay. Although... Okay, I think it's okay to +10 here, and then, so my reasoning here is we're going to +10 here, and then we're just going to go double Magic Shop. This gets us to both all 3 unstable vortexes, and it makes it so that I'm not going to go into the steel shop and go, oh well, we didn't hit it, guess we lose. I think that's the best way to go about this turn. There's a lot of ways you play this, though. A lot of ways you play this. Get rid of the train stewards. We want to get rid of, next on the list, right? Get rid of all the train stewards, get rid of as many dregs as possible, and the shade splitters. Probably. And then throw upgrades on the Blazing Bolts, probably a holdover onto Engulfed in Smoke, maybe... Actually, this isn't bad. Endless on Molten Encasement is not bad. I like that. I want to try this now that Molten Encasement gives 2. Theoretically pretty strong here. It's also... We can be applying potentially 4 stealth per turn. I spend a lot of time thinking on that, but it was okay. Giving you plus 15 is fine. Right? Right. Giving you plus 15 is fine. We should punt through everything anyway. It's not like armor 15. Armor 15 is only really a problem when you have to kill backline by like a little bit. When you're killing backline by like 5s and 10s. But I am not, because we're melting Umbra. Okay, so we play Paraffin Thug up here. Unfortunately, I don't get the Molten Encasement, but that's okay. It's Molten Okay Cement. You guys like that one? No? Okay. I'll tell it again another time. We want draw, but we also want energy. Like, this is a run that wants everything. But by setting up like this guy just farms. He just cleans house. Absolutely. Could have put the, maybe I should have put Wickless Tycoon on this floor with him, just because he's going to get more money down here. Could have Space Prismed and put him down here. Interesting. Whatever. But yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot of deaths on the top floor. I guess he's going to go, he goes up there though to, nah, you know what, I should have put him on the middle floor. You're right. You're right. Should have put him down here. I could have put this Paraffin Thug down here also. I think secretly, I don't know, it's just hard for this guy to carry. Hard for middle floor boy to carry just because he's so dang thick. You can't give him much support. Although maybe just like holdover, Engulfed in Smoke, endless Molten Encasement is enough, huh? I wonder if that's going to be enough. We'll see. It is like, remember, I think we came in here with 120 gold, right? So far we've made, plus the collector, we've made 160 on this combat so far. Yeah, I think I should be looking to Wickless Tycoon this Paraffin Thug, and then this guy's just kind of on his own, unfortunately. It's just, it's weird because this middle floor big Paraffin Thug doesn't need the help, whereas our top floor boy does need the help. Yeah, just Blazing Bolts it. We want to get that scaling quickly. Keep having dregs die. Yeah, top floor boy, it's like a weird, it's like they're a boss killing floor, but it's not that good of a boss killing floor. That's all. That's the problem. One of you burns out so we can play more here. And more damage. We're good. This is definitely a win. I'm confident of it. It's a shame that Morsel Maker doesn't get to put down more morsels in the Relentless, but, you know, he'd probably be a little too strong if they let that happen. 232. Give you a +4. I don't think that pushes you into any more thresholds, right? Because it's just going to be... You get to hit 2 times from the stealth, and then you just die from 13 + 9 + 9. Yeah, get more health up here. I think I might want... No, I want to leave 1 space open, but I want to let this guy live at least. Okay, it's nothing. Alright. We made decent money here. And we walk out of this combat okay. Yeah, like, look at this though. This is the sort of shit that's like, ooh, wait a minute there. Could have done the math on if I get the kill with Paraffin Thug. I just kind of went, probably. And the dude really, not Paraffin Thug, but Molten Encasement really went moomph there. You alright, my man? You feeling okay? Oh, we just stack a super floor. Yeah, we just take Cave In and stack a super floor and stealth it like crazy. Okay. That's the game plan. Do I want Crushing Demise? Not really. We're fine on it. I don't want Subsuming Blade either. Yeah, okay, so with Cave In, we just plan around putting all, like, 2 Paraffin Thugs and Tycoon on the same floor and just let them go to town. I have 600 gold. A lot of gold. I want Commemorative Spike. Can I take Commemorative Spike? No. Not if you're going 3 stacks Trample Penumbra. Morsel Maker's also not going to fit with Trample Penumbra when Penumbra goes to level 3. Morsel Maker's probably not making it to the end of this run. I gotta say. Permafrost. Okay. Permafrost Cave-In sounds fine to me. We want a -1 Engulfed in Smoke for sure. Permafrost Cave-In so we can put everything together right. And then... Card's fine to consume. Morsel Generation did not end up being our play. Hold over. Alright. I would say we have a very high chance of winning this run. Ooh. I mentioned this in Ratropolis this morning, if you watch both, but there is a storm going on around behind me. I mean, not behind me, around me, above me, I guess. There's a storm happening. So if you hear any loud rolling thunder, that's what that noise is. Just clarifying, it is thunder that you're hearing. It's mostly finished. It seems like the storm has mostly moved on, but I just got hit with a big roll of thunder here, so, you know. Just a heads up so you're not like, hey, what was that noise? It was thunder. I can get rid of these Whicklashes. They're a little worse. Alright. This is a good run so far. Like, this is a run that I feel proud of. I've planned my path very well. Everything seems to be going properly. Okay, with a Mark of Invasion. So we want to plan out where we're positioning ourselves now and how we're going to go about it. Let's see what space, or which floor is this space first. Top floor. Okay. So I believe the way we go about this is pretty straightforward then. We're taking this damage that's acceptable. We're playing Shade Splitter first real quick. Okay. The problem is that the stealth floor exists, and there's nothing I can do. This is a hard combat. The raw damage output of this combat may put me away. However, we put Tycoon down on this floor, as well as Paraffin Thug. Number 1, we put Big Paraffin Thug up here, and then we drip him down. Maybe I put Penumbra up here, and we just stack the whole floor. This is not Crystal Cloak, this is Self-Made Harpy. So maybe I put Penumbra up here and we just drip him down, or cave-in him down as well. Problem is that it's hard to do that and play. It's impossible. I'm just gonna put Penumbra down here and hope we draw Morsel Maker in time. But we don't, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because we have so much smoke. The cave-in plan makes Molten Encasement way worse, I suppose. Maybe, oh, I just put Molten Encasement in position where Morsel Maker was. Yeah, he just does this for us. And yeah, I won't steal any kills here. And I'm not so worried about this 8 damage because with Pyre Wall. Alright. This combat looked a little scary, but it turns out to have been absolutely fine. Is Activator here? Or in behind? I guess it's the same. It'll save 10 damage either way. Fine to put it in front then. Because putting it behind, he's only going to heal for 10, and he's taking 10. And he's not going to heal until next round, whereas this saves the 10 health right now. Okay. I think we came into this at 165. No, 135 was our goal at the start of this run. Or at the start of this combat, I mean. We'll see where we end. Yeah, this Endless Molten Encasement seems kind of sweet, I gotta say. I'm digging it. Give you a little more attack, give you a little more health. Play this in front. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's behind. And I can't throw the drag away. Right on. But yeah, with Endless Molten Encasement, I might just take another space pickup. Like, we might go double space so I can go all in Trample Penumbra and still give him the Molten Encasements every turn. Right. I can cave in. I know it looks bad. Oh, it is bad. I'm a big dumb. I'm a fool. I have made a terrible mistake here today. I will never financially recover from this mistake. I meant to put Molten Encasement down first. I didn't think about the fact that this guy makes the floor. Ugh. Alright. It happens. It happens. It's one of those things that there's mechanics in this game that I'm still not, like, I still don't have my mind right on. Like the fact that moving units between floors causes, like this floor gains that space, right? You'd think it'd be pretty straightforward, pretty easy to know, but I occasionally still mess it up. Get an extra. I mean, this is as 10 to do 9 to him. He's hitting me twice, no matter how you slice it. Let's throw this behind. It's fine. And look at that, we got to eat that morsel without him gaining the armor. How cool. Stealthing like this is pretty strong. Maker. Nah. It's like this is the full stealth run right here for real. The holdover or the endless molten encasement, the holdover engulfed in smoke. This is all the stealth in the world. Look at it. And you get like an extra 2 stealth in the combat from playing him like this, which is cool. Get my 20 gold. It's a shame that the combat ends as soon as the boss dies, because I should have gotten another 20 gold for killing this. Yeah, and we made roughly 550 gold in that combat. I would say that's okay. Prism retrieval's kind of cool here. Lets me... Because we have so many units, it's fine to grab this, I think. Resin removal, intent on death. Intent on death actually just is 2 stealth with molten encasement, isn't it? Spell for diligent as well? I'll go for it. Sounds okay. I gotta say, molten encasement... It's crazy, I knew this would happen too, but molten encasement went from a joke card to extremely strong by just adding 1+1, and I knew that would be what happens to him. Morsel Maker's been replaced. The only downside to molten encasement over Morsel Maker or vice versa, Morsel Maker has draw priority, so I should draw him quicker, but by removing cards I'll draw into molten encasement quicker anyway. So this is the nerf to Engulfed in Smoke. Normally we would get double stack holdover on it and we just auto win, but since I had the -1 and I could not. Too bad. It's fine though, it makes sense. I'm gonna take Blazing Bolts down to 1 cost instead of giving it a +10. And so there's nothing to +10, there's nothing to double stack. Remove Consume. Now we have Crucible Extension. If I want to remove Consume from Space Prism, I can just Crucible Extension -1. The only case for removing Consume from Space Prism is that I have so many spells to... I have so much money it doesn't matter, I guess, but we can just put it into removals here. I'm gonna keep getting rid of Dregs. Like, I'm gonna spend all of my money on removals because there is nothing better to spend it on right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're fucking rich. We have so much money. And this is another good thing to note about playing with Melting, right? If you're offered the Paraffin Thug, you can get a lot of money out of him if you plan properly. Like a lot of money. Okay, Space Lost top 4 is no big deal. We'll play it the same way we played the last one, right? This is actually like a really strong opening hand. Getting the 1 Paraffin Thug and the Cave-In, we basically lost nothing on that turn. I got to play my energy at max efficiency without wasting any cards, which feels really good. Okay. Curse Spell's really clean for us here, I gotta say. Feel great about Curse Spell. Oh, he steals the Slay trigger. That's a shame. Not necessarily something I need to be sweating too much, just a shame. Oh hey, I need to kill one of these actually. Because that big boy's 4 space. 2 health? Better to play this. Yeah, big boy's 4 space, I had to play it like this. It's a minor mistake because I float a morsel into the deck, but it's fine. Now I need to start seeing Molten Encasement, hopefully soon. Paraffin Thug goes up here. Nothing to Intent on Death. I can... Okay, so there's a few options here. There's a few options here. I can Blazing Bolts this floor. I think I just play Ultimate Penance, honestly. There's no real reason to do anything else. We're fine. I don't need to cave in the Paraffin Thug anytime soon, right? In fact, leaving him up here gives me 20 more gold. And the other thing is, a lot of times when you leave a unit on the floor to clean up like this, you'll end up having to... Like, you'll have to miss something, because when you drip fall him, he won't be able to make his attack, right? However, with Cave-In, this is not the case. Not the cave? What space should I give space to? If I can put like 3 Space Prism, Crucible Extension on this floor, we can, after Penumbra dies, get Molten Encasement up here. And I think that that's fine, because like everything else is underwhelming. Beating Penumbra Morsels doesn't really matter. Just go for a million stealths. Also, using Morsels to chump like this is good, because we'll get more money. And I do like money. Yeah, this is just super stealth plus making a single big unit that makes good use of the super stealth. What's in here? There must be a... Whoa, I misclicked. Whoops. I knew at some point in my life this was going to happen where I go to click the discard pile and press end turn. There probably is key bindings to avoid that. Passing that turn is not ideal, I would argue. However, I don't think it'll be the end of the world. Oh, it's really bad though, because I wanted to cave in this turn for sure. I wanted to play a curse cave in. Oh, that's tough. I also missed the Molten Encasement for Penumbra, and I took 8 free damage, but we have the Pyre Wall. It's no big deal for that side of the thing. Alright. No reason to dwell on it. I think I do actually just want to play the Engulfed in Smoke. Probably better. Just get it rolling here. Yeah. Oh, out of space. Get it going here. Really, like, we want energy, clearly. Shouldn't have Shade Splittered last. That's a mistake as well. We clearly want energy. However, you know, space is also good. I'm gonna take energy, but space is worth considering. But since we have Space Prism Crucible Extension, it's fine. We can live without it. God fell. The curses. You can't do me like this just because of a misclick. How can you do this to me, Fel? I just misclicked. You can't BM me like this. And yet, here she goes. Yeah. That's okay. And you may be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but like it's been really hard to play Cave-In without, right? And I'm taking a little damage for it. And also Penumbra should have a ton of stealth right now instead of the very small amount of stealth that Penumbra has. Like that might actually cost me the run. If I lose because of that, I'm going to probably restart. I don't do it often, but for this situation, I will make an exception. Misclicking end turn and just skipping so much there was really bad. Do I lose for that? Let's see it. I sure do. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna restart this combat. Losing because of a misclick is not justice for me, and it's not justice for you. If I lose it just like straight up, sure. But, and you know, I have information about the run, or about how that combat plays out now, things like that, but come on. I misclicked end turn and just wasted a full turn. That's not great. We were behind, and we missed two of our holdover cards for that misclick as well. It's just tough. It won't happen again. You know, and if you're extremely angry about this, you can click off the video and I won't be offended. If me resetting this boils your blood, you know, feel free to click away. I won't be upset. Oh, I should have played a Shade Splitter just to put a morsel on the bottom floor for Penumbra. That's a mistake. Alright. So you go on up here now, my man. And then, maybe I should try to, so I'll try to, I guess I should try to play it as close. No, look, I'm not gonna like, oh, well, what I should have done on this turn, but I'm going to play it in the worst way. Thinking about it now, the thing that I didn't take into consideration was Pyre Wall when I was thinking about the curses. If I take this, I get to play Crucible Extension on this floor. I think it's fine to play this. Maybe I should just drop him down, though? Nah, I think it's fine to play this. We can drop him down later. I want to cave in before we get into, like, endless cards and things like that. Like, I'll probably want to cave in on this turn. Probably. Even though I missed this damage, or I missed this money, I think it's right to do this now because I want him to have the same amount of stealth as everyone else. Normally I'd play that way to contrition because I don't want to lose that health, but I have Pyro Wall, so I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I think this is the way to go. And now we just, above all else, play... Even if I have to take the hit, we play Engulfed in Smoke, but it's at the bottom of the deck. What's the one unit this can draw? Oh, there's no units now because it can't draw any units. It was hitting a Dreg. Okay, or it might... Oh no, it was hitting a Morsel, I think. I think I shuffled a Morsel last time. Not being able to kill this is rough. That's okay though. We wanna minimize the curses in the deck, but I still want to be playing Molten Encasement every turn. This is a tough battle for sure. This is a run that definitely wants energy. Even though this is a curse boss, like, this is a curse boss as well. We definitely have to take energy here, in retrospect. Looking at it now. Which turn? I think the last turn was the turn that I skipped. I did play this out a little differently. Hopefully you'll forgive me. If you won't, like I said. I try my best to not have things like this happen, but every now and then a mistake like that occurs. I'm human, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, and Tenton Death also triggers stealth on himself. That's weird. Does that even make a big difference then? I'm not sure. There are two of these. Does Intent on Death on that Molten Encasement matter? I guess it's just I don't draw it for 2 turns. I guess it doesn't. But it's nice to have another spell to burn for Diligent. Final Wave. How's it looking here? How are we feeling? I will not hit another Crucible extension for this floor to get the Molten Encasement, unfortunately. So we just keep smoking them. I think we're good now. I think this one looks pretty clear. Turns out that skipping one of your 8 turns against Fel, losing like 12% of your combat, is bad. Who knew? We good? Yeah, we're good. Just barely. We're gonna need to be a little stronger ahead of fighting Mr. Seraph, but we can get there. With a little energy, we get to play stealth and things like that every turn. We drew stealth super late, we get more rounds to stack up stealth, things like that. You can probably start playing Molten Encasement on that floor as well. We're best off playing top floor, mind you. Formless Child. Formless Child's interesting here. Not necessarily good, just interesting. I think Formless Child makes sense in a build with a lot of reform. Although, it's too long to set up, I think. Because if I don't draw it early, which I think it doesn't have draw priority, because you can't draft it. So I believe that it's just like, I'd have to sack my Paraffin Thug, have nothing else die, which is easy to have happen. Nothing else dying is an easy condition to give this guy plus 40. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Get in here, Formless Child. And we're gonna take energy. The other thing interesting to do with it is just slap it behind Penumbra. Oh, we have holdover, or we have Intent on Death also. Yeah, so we can maybe reform that guy once or twice even. Okay, I think this Formless Child's interesting. Too bad there's not like this unit costs 1 less sort of pickup. I think we're gonna go right path. I don't think there's anything in the left path. I mean, the only unit that needs anything is a plus 25 for Wickless Tycoon. Let's look at what we're looking at here. We're probably gonna duplicate Smoke. Engulfed in Smoke duplication probably wins us the game. Which means I'm going to the magic shop. So am I okay with my Tycoon being a 50 health man? Yeah, because Engulfed in Smoke. I just want to look for artifacts right now that are good. Forever Flame is really good. We're having energy troubles. We have an Endless Tomb. Yeah, that's nutty. Really, really, really good pickup there. You're going up to Monstrous 3. And if he doesn't get the Endless Tomb, it's fine, because we'll just throw him a Space Prism eventually. In here we find... Mold Braces is kind of nice with the Endless Tomb. It gives Penumbra 5 armor per turn. Cleansing Water is bad. Let's check the Concealed Caverns here real quick. Ah, Monster Rail Spike. Magnum Dreg. It's just a free removal, right? We can also remove a spell, but like we can't because you can't put it on spells that don't take damage. I should submit a feedback of like, hey, can you make this event work on non-damage spells? That'd be nice. Maybe someday I'll do that. I feel weird to like pause this video to submit feedback like that. I think we buy mold braces and then roll the shop and buy, ooh, Pyrostone housing. Oh. Firestone housing, I think we can't because I don't want to go to this Merchant of Steel, right? It's worth considering diverting the path over to the Steel Merchant. However, just Hellvent Engulfed in Smoke seems like the winning line. We already have the winning line in line, so I'm not going to grab this. Hammer Chestplates is fine. It does very little at this point. Like a drop in the bucket for Penumbra and Wickless Tycoon. And Paraffin Thug, if he dies from 3 damage, he's gonna die from. I guess the only thing that this does is if like he's somehow in front stealthed, then he won't die to a Wilt Wings going off, but like that shouldn't happen. And Guild Marker I think is too late. Alright. Let's see what our trial is here. I'd like to take it. Spikes is a fucking no chance, my man. Absolutely not. Not in a million years. We don't need money that badly, though. I'd just be using it for trials. Or not for trials, for... what am I trying to say? God, my words today have been not the greatest. Real quick, before I continue overloading my brain trying to put words into sentences here, let's play this turn out. I want the Prism Retrieval. If this hits Formless Child, it's nuts. Oh, that's nuts. The setup time for this Paraffin Thug is like 0 time. Look at that. He goes here, Formless Child goes here. Clean. Oh, but the Mold Braces keeps him alive! Oh, it's okay, he'll die next round. He actually also sets him up. He sets this Gildling up to die to Penumbra, which is weird. I don't remember what I was saying because I just started playing that turn. I can't believe Mold Braces was actively hurting me there. How about that? The problem with setting up top 4 with this team is that they can't. I can't fit them all on the top 4. Good to note as well. So we want to lose space top 4. Middle 4 is also passable in the future. But I want to play Penumbra bottom 4, basically, is what I'm saying. Missing the Collector's kind of strange. It's messy, but it should be fine. You can't reform morsels, can you? You know what? You can reform morsels. You can reform morsels. I'm 100%. Although, wait. No. Because it says that for the purposes of death, these are no longer considered killed. I'm about to literally stake the run on this, though? No. Let's not find out. I think that if the patch notes, if I'm understanding the patch notes correctly, that should have a 0% chance to reform a morsel. Also, just don't fight sweep has worked out. I'm a genius. Just don't fight sweep. Really easy game plan. All things considered, you should try it out. I think that for the purposes of this, it should not allow reforming morsels. I think. But I don't know. I'm not willing to bet the run on it, I guess is what I should point out. There's some interesting plays here. I think we're just going to use the Molten Encasement on this floor up here. When I draw into it. It's just going to go up here and we're going to trigger it as much as we can. And I think we're going to drop Penumbra down. Once again, hold over Engulfed in Smoke, bottom of the deck, by the way. So we're going to do this. I'm going to play this drag back here. And then we're going to tank this with morsels. That seems fine. But like if I drop Penumbra down here, it should be pretty good. Also, you can use Intent on Death now to just trigger like it's in the worst case with Mold Braces, it's Fortify. Fortify with some benefits. Yeah, our money's not getting that high here. Penumbra's killing too much. Penumbra's doing too well on the killing. I'm opening space up here, but I don't know why. Why did I make space up here? I have no idea. If you figure out why I did that, please let me know. You should take a lifesteal. You should take... Oh, because of the armor, he doesn't get the lifesteal. Really, but he's doing 104, does he not? Oh, because it's multi-strike, the second hit. I see. Interesting. No, like, no cave-in, no holdover, engulfed in smoke. If I draw like this on Seraph, we're probably gonna lose. And you can point out that I'm drawing worse because of the self-mutilations, but this is how Seraph looks as well. We can handle the self-mutilations, but I have cards I have to hit. I have to hit some of these cards to have much of a chance here. Yeah, so we're gonna engulf in smoke on this floor. This floor has the highest DPS. Actually, I guess I should have dropped an Umbra and then engulfed and smoked off of that. Because this floor has the highest potential damage output. However, it's not something I'm too worried about because it's scaling boss, living wings, and we have trample penumbra. Like, this guy doesn't stand a chance, actually. Let's do this properly though. Put him to death in the right way. Just to make sure he knows he doesn't stand a fucking chance. And we get money. We didn't make a ton of money on this combat. I think we came in here around 200, so we didn't make a lot. But, you know, still decent at least. So we just hope that we do well against our coming foe. No draw is unfortunate, but I had to take space energy here, I think. Space energy. Yeah, we had to go into space energy. Say the, like one term. It's energy in space. I'll take another intent on death. Fortify at the worst, plus it clears one of Seraph's diligent consumes for me. And then we go right path. We go check the trinket shop first, because I forget to do this a lot. Trader's Quill is really nice against this Seraph. Just turns my first spell every turn into also deal 30 damage. That's solid. Merchant of Magic has Holdover. Holdover on Intent on Death is good as well. We're going to potentially be drawing 3 cards. We're only going to have 2 cards that we're drawing ourselves every turn. But that's good because the 3 cards that we are drawing off of Holdover and Endless are fucking nuts. Like, they're really strong. -1 on Crucible Extension makes it free. I like that. And then there's really not much else for me to upgrade in this. I don't think I'm even gonna roll this. I think I'm gonna roll that to take an energy upgrade, which doesn't feel great. I'll just take a Trader's Quill. I guess we have 210 left over. We're gonna go duplicate Holdover, Engulfed in Smoke. Although theoretically it's better to duplicate. Nah, you could also duplicate Formless Child and try to reform these units twice, but nah, I think it's fine. Roll this, we get double stack, untakeable. We'll just -1, like, Cave-In, Shade Splitter. Probably Shade. Making Cave-In easier to play is nice for the one turn that I play it. Alright. I mean, I guess there's actually no reason for me to not. Oh, you can't double add Consume to that card. Never mind. Interesting. Now I know. Alright. How does Diligent go today? Great question. I don't know. I think that this is the best Seraph for us to fight. However, our weakness is, of course, that we don't draw very well. It depends a lot on where we lose space. Middle floor is fine. And we drew Engulfed in Smoke turn 1. Alright, we win. I'm pretty sure we just win. Pretty sure we just take this one off of that draw. We just start stacking Stealth onto Penumbra. So until we have a better floor to stack Stealth on, I should say. I guess it depends a little bit on the draws, right? If we're just like wasting Shade Splitters, it's kind of whatever. Kill you. Messing up my score by killing him. Maybe I don't want to hold this over right now, because I need to draw through my units real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm going to draw through my units. I'm not going to play Intent on Death. That's fine. Oh, I should have. No, I shouldn't have, because I wanted to not hold over, right? Yeah, chill. Take it easy. Hope that we're okay. There's Formless Child. Just in time. These Shade Splitters are being pretty clutch for us as well. So, Formless Child goes here. Makes that noise. One of the worst noises in this game. Just, you know, just really awful. I hate when he says that to me. I hate when he looks at me and he just goes, ugh. And then we'll throw a lifesteal bone up here. And I'll just keep stealthing Penumbra. We're gonna move the stealth to the middle floor once I move everyone down. Oh my god, he can reform morsels! Ah! That's such bullshit! Alright, lesson learned. Wow, that just like loses us the game though, doesn't it? That's fucking terrible. Holy shit, that's so bad. Oh! Ah! He's a 40 attack morsel. Oh, God. Ugh. 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 How terrible. It's too horrible. It's just too horrible. I can't look. It's too ugly. So, what is our pivot here now that we're fucked? Oh god, I have no fucking idea. That's just, ugh. What did we learn today? Don't play around Formless Child if you're playing Melting Umbra. It doesn't go well. What's in here? Molten Encasement? That's fine. I have to play Crucible Extension first. We're gonna Crucible Extension on this floor. We're gonna just take these curses. It's fine. Keep stealthing Penumbra. Draw me my Molten Encasement. Go get him, buddy. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm so sad. It's fine, but I'm still so sad. Like, it might not be fine, actually. I might just bleed too many heavies and die. Also, I just lost my Tycoon, so, you know. We're dying across the... Like, coast to coast, we're dying off of this move, but... Fuck me. Like, that's just rough. That's all I can say is that's just rough. The fact that it works that way feels bad. I guess because it says defeated unit instead of unit that has died, but like, come on. I ate the morsel. Unless there's a chance that this morsel was one that I chump blocked with, to be fair. I should give the game the benefit of the doubt. It's possible I chump blocked with that morsel. I'm not 100% certain. So one of my potential lines here is to... There's a few ways to go about this, right? Something we could try to aim for here is we could try to play towards caving in this guy down to be with Penumbra. I think that Penumbra wins us this game on his own. Let's see. How many rounds of stealth does Penumbra have to take on the boss? So currently Penumbra will live, we can say, for... He's probably going to end around 120 health after all of the armor gained from Molten Encasement. So let's give him 125. Let's give him 4 rounds against Seraph as is. That's 4 times 170 comes out to that's 680 baseline. So we have a baseline 680. We need to get Penumbra doing how much to Seraph? Tough question. I have to overclock the old brain there for a second. 4,000 minus 680 comes to 3320. So 3320 divided by 170 is, let's see, it's roughly, we need to have roughly 20 rounds of stealth. That's going to be rough math there, probably want to be around 20 rounds of stealth. I think it's really easy to have Penumbra solo Seraph here. However, on the way there I have to make sure that I don't fucking die to these Gilded Wings, right? That's important to note. Can't die to Gilded Wings on the way. Will I die to Gilded Wings as it is right now? Good question. I'm not sure. I think the play here is to... So, this wave should be, if I'm not mistaken, this should be wave 5. I think we have 3 more rounds, 1 more double heavy. I think we have 1 more heavy purifier, and then we have tank heavy purifier, and then Seraph, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that, right? We can estimate how much damage we're looking at right now. We're looking at... You're gonna hit me... If I just go in on Penumbra, This wave hits me for 10, 20, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60, 75. Is this 75? Holy shit. You hit me 5 times. Yeah, hit me 5 times. 60, 75. Okay. That's not sustainable. I think after much deliberation, the proper play is to play Molten Encasement up here, softening the blow, and then we play Cave In on this floor, and then we double smoke Penumbra. This run got so fucked. We went from this is an easy win to we're fucked in one Formless Child. This is why I don't like playing around Formless Child. So many unexpected things like that can occur. Also, I was wrong. That was wave 6. This is wave 7. Next round is endless. So, we gotta just power it up here, my dudes. This is the end. We power up the stealth as much as we can. We can get to, we're gonna end up at around, I think we have it. It's really close, but I think we have it. If I draw Intent on Death, I think 100% we have it. Oh, I forgot about these guys, oh no! 2902. Okay, let's see if we get there. 2945. Having this thing stealthed is bad for me, I think. I mean, it is, definitely. Because what would twist this into a better look here is if I could give Penumbra 1 round of lifesteal. Although, no, it wouldn't matter. Penumbra only heals for 5, it doesn't make a difference. Okay. So, after some deliberation, I'm just gonna press the buttons and hope it works out. Oh. Formless Child, why? Ah. It hurts. Deep inside, it hurts me. I was wrong about my math, though. I gotta point out, if I was right about which wave we were on, we would have not played. We would have played Molten Encasement on the bottom floor, and we would have been one more. Ah! Formless Child. Just ignore the dogs barking. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. So, in conclusion on this run, fuck you, Formless Child. I'll never pick you again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.